Exercise 3.2, problem 2, division 2, discussion. The ratio of the income of two persons is 9:7 and the ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. If each of them manages to save rupees 2000 per month, find their monthly income. It's an interesting problem, and from now on we will do the discussion also, because these problems need a little bit of discussion. Okay, so let the income be 9x, and it's a ratio, right? So ratio means let's make this income as 9x and 7x. Anyway, before that I will underline. So ratio of income and the ratio of expenditure is 4:3. If each of them the savings is 2000, and we are asked to find the monthly income, right? So how will we do? Let the ratio of the incomes be 9x and 7x. And the ratio of their expenditure is given as 4:3. So let it be 4y and 3y. And what is savings? Savings is income minus expense. So for the first person it will be 9x is income, 4y is the expenditure. So it is 9x minus 4x will be equal to 2000, which is a savings. Similarly for the second person, 7x minus 3y will be the in savings, that is 2000. So you have two equations in x and y, and you should be able to solve it. Okay, so what is given? The income, ratio of the income is given, and the ratio of the expense is given, and savings is given. What we need to calculate? We need to calculate the monthly income. Right, what is the formula, the hint? Income minus expense is savings. Sorry, G is missing. Okay, savings. So, step 1, let the two persons income be 9x and 7x, because they say it is in the ratio of 9:7. So, let it be 9x and 7x, and their expense be 4x, 4y and 3y, because again they say the ratio of the expenses. Whenever ratio is given, this is the way it needs to be worked out. So, let it be 4y and 3y. So, now we have the income of the two person and the expense of the two person. So, all we need to do is substitute those in this equation. And the saving of the first person is 2000, which means what is the income for the first person? Is 9x. What is the expense for the first person? It is 4y. So 9x minus 4y will be equal to savings, that is 2000. Right? The equation is income minus expense equal to savings. Similarly, for the second person, what is the income? 7x. And what is the expense? 3y. So 7x minus 3y, that is income minus expense equal to savings. So you have two equations. Now we can solve this by, because these numbers are very big, so it's not suitable for cross multiplication. We'll have to go by elimination. How will you eliminate? We have to bring the coefficient of one of these things, x or y, to be the same. These coefficients are bigger and these coefficients are relatively smaller. So multiply equation 1 by 4 and multiply equation 2 by, multiply equation 1 by 3 and multiply equation 2 by 4. You will get the y will be, coefficients of y will become same, and then you can eliminate y, calculate x, thereafter come in one of these equations, substitute the value of x and calculate y. Okay, so that is how this problem is done. Once x and y is calculated, then incomes you can calculate, which is 9x and 7x. Okay, so what I suggest is pause the video here and try to do the problem on your own, and on completion please come back and check your working against our solution. Okay, the solution. So we are assuming the incomes of the two person is 9x and 7x, and their expenses 4y and 3y. Savings is 2000 for the first person, and what is the equation for savings? Income minus expense equal to savings. What is the income for the first person? 9x. Savings for the first person? 4y. Okay, because the ratios are given, right? So this is 4y. So 9x minus 4y equal to his savings is 2000. Second person, income is 7x, savings is 3y. Expense is 3y. So income minus expense equal to savings of 2000, that is 7x minus 3y equal to 3000. Now you see the coefficient of y is 4 here and the coefficient of y is 3 here. So multiply equation by 3, you will get 12y. multiplying equation 2 by the coefficient of y, which is 4, and you will get 12y, and 12y and 12y will cancel, right? So let's multiply equation 1 by 3. So this will become 9 3s are 27x minus 4y into 3, that is minus 12y, and 3 into 2000 is 6000. Equation 2 has to be multiplied by the coefficient of y of this one, right? That is 4. So 4 7s are 28, minus 3 into 4 minus 12y, 4 into 2000 is 8000. Now you see these two are same. So which means when you subtract, and the sign is same, so which means magnitude and sign are same for coefficients of y. So you have to subtract. Okay, this is equation 4. Okay, so 3 minus 4 will get us, okay, what will it get? 27 minus 28x, 6000 minus 8000. 27 minus, this will get cancelled, right, on subtraction. Minus 12y, this will become minus of minus plus 12y. So minus 12y plus 12y will get cancelled. 27x minus 28x, that is minus x. 6000 minus 8000 is minus 2000, and minus sign will get cancelled. X will be equal to 2000. Now substitute x equal to 2000 in equation 2. Right, what is equation 2? That is 7x minus 3y equal to 2000. So 7 into 2000 minus 3y equal to 2000 implies, so this is 14,000. Okay, so minus 3y will be 2000 minus 14,000, or that is equal to minus 12,000, or y will be equal to minus 12,000 divided by 3, that is 4,000. So x is, we have now found the value of x and y. And what is income? X is 2000, y is 4000. And what is their income? Income is 9x of the first person. So it is 9 into x, that is 9 into 2000 is 18,000. And the income for the second person is 7x, that is 7 into 2000, which is equal to 14,000. Now let's do a quick check. Right, what is the expense of the first person? If you remember, it is 4y, right? 4y is 4 into 4000, 16,000. So 18,000 minus 16,000 is savings will be 2,000. That is right. Similarly, for the second person, the expense was 3y. So 4 3s are 12. 12,000. 14,000 minus 12,000, the savings is again 2,000. Which means our working is right. Okay. So I hope I made it clear. If not, please go through this video one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.